What is going on, everybody? It's time for another one, Kings and Queens. We're talking all things fantasy football, dynasty rookies, redraft rookies, those sleepers that you're hard to find. We got it. And we're always helping out with those tough start and sit questions. All right, turn up the volume, sit back, and let us help you become fantasy football royalty with me, your boy Kingmaker. And tonight we got a special guest. We got Slayton here. Slayton, how you doing, man?
Doing fantastic, Justin. How you doing tonight, brother?
Oh, buddy, just glad another week of work is in the books. I don't got to worry about that, and it's a great Memorial Day weekend. And I want to say, I know they can't hear us now, but this Memorial Day, we want to give thanks to all those men and women who died defending this country to give us the freedom that we enjoy. For you and I to be able to be on this platform tonight and to be able to talk fantasy football, a fun game where there's a lot of seriousness out in the world. So from us at Kingmaker Sports, our sincerest condolences to those who have fallen for our country. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
So, Slayton, tonight let's talk some tight ends.
All
This
right.
rookie class this year, man, it looked pretty deep. I enjoyed a lot of what I saw. Um, I know the casual fan out there, they don't watch the combine. They don't watch the pro days. But don't worry. That's where we come in. That's
Yeah.
where us at Kingmaker Sports, we got you covered. We do the legwork for you, so that way you can right here absorb this quick amount of knowledge on a lunch break or anything like that. So that way you can go ahead and dominate your drafts. Um, Slayton, so what? Let's start at number five. Let's do a top five.
Okay.
Who would you say is like your number five right now? Because we know once training camp starts, all that stuff changes. Okay, so right now, May 23rd, who is your number five tight end?
Number five, all things considering, I would have to say Harold, man. Young prospect, Harold Fannin, coming out of Bowling Green. Small school energy. I like that he was drafted 67th overall. Just kind of overall, just a smash season this season for him. Just crazy numbers coming out of it. Did fantastic. My only drawback to him is he is going to Cleveland there. He does have a superstar there in Njoku to kind of hamper the expectations, but I was looking into the contracts today. It looks like if they're willing to cut space with 20 million, they could let Njoku walk next year, and let him kind of take into the driver's seat. So that's who I have currently. Young age, coming in here at 20. So I think he's got a lot of room to grow and just a lot to show, man.
I think you're onto something because, I mean, yes, while Njoku is just a freak athlete, I was a huge fan of Harold Fannin. I think he's so athletic, but that money, man, when it comes down to it, the money talks. So I'm with
Yep.
you on that. My number five, I'm going to go kind of similar skill set. I'm going to go with Elijah Arroyo. He got drafted to the Seattle Seahawks, and he doesn't really have any like great competition ahead of him. He just has Noah Fant, easily beatable with the new kind of offense they're going to be running there. I do think Elijah Arroyo is going to help with that because let's keep in mind there's no more DK Metcalf. Okay,
Yep.
he's gone. He's
Yeah.
all by his lonesome in Pittsburgh right now, singing the blues. Like he's crying, poor guy. But hey, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Hey, and
No.
I hope his paycheck. I mean, I hope his paycheck's fat. Good for you, man. But I think Elijah Arroyo is going to dominate in Seattle due to lack of big options. I mean, of course, let's not kid ourselves. Jackson Smith and Jigba is a true threat.
Oh yeah,
But
without a doubt.
yeah. So who do you got on number four, brother?
Number four would be Ferguson, man. Me being a Rams fan, big Rams fan coming from Missouri here, has great draft capital. So got drafted 42nd overall. Comes from a powerhouse school out of Oregon. Great hands. Just a nice prospect in what we have there. Coming into a dynamite offense, a dynamite coaching staff. Sean McVay knows how to use their tight end. Higby, he got hurt last year. He's getting old. I don't have much reliability left in what he has left, I would say. He's just getting old and coming off a huge injury. I don't expect him to be much after this season. And whenever I dove into it, it's a $2 million cap cut if he gets dropped next season. And what a perfect situation for him to come in and just really take over. 6'5", big guy, played multi sports in high school, basketball player. So he's got great vert, all of that as well. Just great scheme, great place. Not a lot of competition in front of him with Colby Parkinson. Had his chance last season to kind of show us what he had. Was kind of a bust. Davis Allen there really hasn't shown much of anything. But with the draft capital, with where he's coming out of, I think he's in great hands there in Los Angeles, and I think we've got a winner there.
Man, I actually agree with you on this one. On number 4, I also have Terrence Ferguson. I really enjoyed his combine, and draft capital does speak volumes. So we can sit back and say, oh, well, I think this guy's better, that guy's better. Well, if that team thought that guy was better, they would have drafted that guy. So we can't mistake our how would I put this? Our evaluation based on the people who actually make these decisions. Like, these people know way more than you and I. We're just normal guys. But if they say, hey, we want to take Terrence Ferguson this high, then you have to listen to that. And for that reason, I have Terrence Ferguson at number 4 as well. Even guys like somebody like a Tyler Higbee, like, he's got no competition in front of him. Tyler Higbee, don't get me wrong, he's the journeyman. Okay,
he's a shell of what he used to be now, though.
Right.
Right.
It's just, and these tight ends, they've been known to take a couple of years to develop. So even if he does have to sit a year behind, old man Higbee, it's not going to hurt anything, because it's going to be Terrence Ferguson 2026 at the very latest. You're going to have to wait. We could see a lot of Terrence Ferguson this year. I know Davante Adams coming in. There's a lot of targets to go around, but let's be real about this. Matthew Stafford is getting older. He's not going to be able to chunk the ball like he used to. Okay. Terrence Ferguson, I'm with you. I think Terrence Ferguson is the best option right here at number 4. So how about number 3?
Number 3, overall, I would say this is probably my favorite prospect when it comes to just overall prospect grade. It's going to be Mason Taylor out of LSU. Younger guy at 21, drafted 42nd overall, powerhouse school in LSU, great hands, probably the best blocker that I would say out of the top 3. Instant starter, no competition coming into it. I know that a lot of people get a bit scared about his production over his entire career, but granted, let's look each other in the face and know what's there whenever he was there. We had Neighbors, we had Brian Thomas Jr., and then we also have, Jaden Daniels running the ball. As an entire prospect, I would say Mason Taylor is probably my favorite guy that jumps off the page. Just overall, great program, great school to come out of. Have a lot of trust coming out of LSU. So that would be my number 3.
Man, hey, everybody out there, I swear, we didn't talk about this at all. We intentionally decided not to tell each other's list. I've got Mason Taylor number 3 also. Man, so I didn't get to watch a lot of Mason Taylor in college, but dude, I went back and watched the film and then saw his combine. Dude,
the film doesn't lie, man.
The film does not lie.
And he really boosted his profit there on going and doing the combine, because the other 2 big names on this list, they didn't. And I think that kind of put a little fear in a couple teams, to be honest with you.
Well, and it helped guys like Terrence Ferguson and Mason Taylor. Mason Taylor played in the SEC, so he's no shy to television time. But his father, Jason Taylor, so he's got a pedigree. He's got an NFL pedigree. That his father has been teaching him, hey, when I was playing this position, I was looking at this on the line. On the tight end. So that's what I think you should do if you're playing tight end. He's got the size to block. He's got the speed. I'm with you. Mason Taylor, number 3. I think he's going to eat with the Jets. I don't think they're going to hold him back. He doesn't have any competition in front of him. So draft capital and opportunity. Those are things you want, especially in dynasty leagues. You want opportunity. Who has the best path to starting football? Mason Taylor has a great road to starting. Man, that's crazy. We didn't talk about our list at all. We're spot on. All right. So where do you got number 2? I kind of have a hinkling here, but let's hear it.
Number 2, I might hurt your feelings here, man. Tyler Warren. Probably the oldest prospect that I have on this list at 22, drafted 14th overall. I mean, his tape tells you everything. Dude's a bull. I mean, just an absolute run you down, great in space, just run you straight over. I absolutely love Tyler Warren. Honestly, coming into the season before draft, he was my favorite prospect. I mean, I watched all of his tape, watched all of his videos. Just an absolute smash of a player. The only downside that I have with him is going to that Colts. It just seems like that offense is a little bit of disarray. There's no true sign of what's going on with the quarterback, and it makes me a little bit nervous, and they haven't shown that they really want to use a tight end there. But I know as a prospect, that is somebody that I want to bet on. After watching him in Penn State, I really think that he has everything that he needs, all the tools to make it great in the NFL.
Yeah, so you're not really hurting my feelings there. I like Colson Loveland. I like Tyler Warren. I liked him at Penn State because I liked how the offense, they could trust him. Their whole offense basically revolved around Tyler Warren. Don't get me wrong, his quarterback was okay. I think if he came out this year, he would have been probably the 1 or 2 quarterback easily. But no, I'm with you on that. I think Tyler Warren and even his competitor Colson Loveland are very, very similar.
It's a coin flip, man. It really is.
I don't think there's any difference on that other than who you like. So
even looking at their blocking, I mean, both of them are almost the exact same in the blocking. I mean, it really looks very, very comparable to the two. And I mean, between the two teams that picked them, I don't think you're making a bad decision on either of them.
No, I don't think so at all. I'm with you with the Colts. I have no illusions at all. If anybody out there has ever watched me and Jeff on Unstabled, we're very fair on our evaluations of Colts players. But I do think that Tyler Warren is going to help Anthony Richardson in the regard of so I said this during the draft when they made the pick, and I still stand firm to that, is a great tight end will help a bad quarterback. And Anthony Richardson is struggling right now. So Tyler Warren was the best option for them to help their offense. So I'm ready.
He could be that security blanket, man. I really think that he could be that guy for Anthony Richardson. Yes. And that's why I still have him at number 2. I really think that he can translate in the NFL. It's just got to be the coaching scheme and the offense to kind of wrap it around it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. Well, I guess everybody knows who our number 1s are going to be. So go ahead and let us know.
Yeah, number 1, Colson Loveland. 21, first tight end drafted in the draft, coming from a powerhouse school as well there in Michigan. My biggest allure to this has just been Johnson and his track record with Sam Laporta in the past. Him coming over and being the coach there in Chicago, I really think that is going to be a match made in heaven. He really knows how to use that. I believe that this offense is just going to be an absolute air raid this year. I think everything's in place for Caleb Williams to really take that second step forward. But Colson Loveland really going to turn some heads this year. I think he has more of a later impact that I would say than Warren. I think Warren will have a better season this year. But in overall dynasty, the name of the game is the long play. And I think Colson Loveland is going to be that guy for the long term.
Man, how do you feel about that competition he's got, though? I mean, Cole Kmet is not a bad tight end. Do you think Cole Kmet is just relegated to blocking?
I think that Cole Kmet will probably walk soon, if I'm being honest with you.
Especially after this.
Yeah, especially after spending that much draft capital on a tight end. I think it's a new regime. New faces are coming in. I've always seen it time and time before between, new regimes coming in, they clear house and bring in their guys. And what was the first guy that he's bringing in? Colson Loveland. And I mean, hey,
Yep.
you see him do it in Detroit there, so I am absolutely ecstatic to see what he can do with Colson Loveland for years to come.
Yeah, if they're going to use Colson Loveland any way that they use Sam Laporta, you definitely want to smash that draft button when it comes up for Colson Loveland. Well, I mean, no surprise. I've got Tyler Warren only because he's going to go in and he's going to have to start day one to help Anthony Richardson. He's going to be easily, I think, the number 2 option outside of Josh Downs. Josh Downs is that utility knife. He can go anywhere. But Tyler Warren is, like you said, that security blanket. And for Anthony Richardson struggling so bad, and even it's not like there's better options behind him. You got Daniel Jones, and then you got a rookie in Riley Leonard. So, and we already know if Riley Leonard's out there, we already know that a rookie quarterback's best friend is a tight end. I mean, that's proven time and time again. I mean, that's science at this point, right? So that's why I have Tyler Warren at number 1. The only reason I didn't put Loveland at number 1 is because of Cole Kmet. And I don't know how that relationship is gonna mesh. Are they gonna run double tight formations? Like, what are they gonna do?
My only biggest thing on that, whenever it comes down to it, is that I really think that with it being a dynasty, the long-term play, I don't think Cole Kmet's going to be there much longer past this year, if I'm being completely transparent. Yeah. I think on a season long, Warren all day. I'm smashing Warren if it's season long. Without a doubt, PPR, I'm taking Warren. Yeah. But as far as the long play, Loveland's really going to be my bread and butter in that offense.
Yeah, Loveland is an amazing talent. I really like Loveland. Loveland actually has been the guy for a couple of years, like in Devy leagues, has been the guy. You wanted Colson Loveland, and then we see Tyler Warren emerge this year, kind of like we did with Kyle Pitts. You remember that? So Kyle Pitts came out the one year, but it was always Pat Freiermuth. Pat Freiermuth, they were like, hey, this is going to be the guy. This is the stud and all that. And then Pitts has his 1 year, and then boom, Pitts goes, first in rookie drafts and stuff. But no, I think that's fair given what Colson Loveland the long play and Tyler Warren this year. So it's going to depend on what your roster construction is going to look like on who you should really go with there. I know a lot of mocks and a lot of rankings got Tyler Warren up there. But like you said earlier, Slayton, like these guys are pretty much the same. They're neck and neck, I think it's like it's Coca-Cola and Pepsi, It's like whichever one you prefer. It's cola at the end of the day. But man, that's awesome. And I swear, everybody, we didn't talk about this at all. So, man, Slayton, thank you so much for joining us today, man.
Thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Everybody, this is our top 5s for tight ends. Stay tuned, and we will come back with you with our top 5 running backs, top 5 wide receivers, and top 5 quarterbacks, however many there are with quarterbacks. I understand the season wasn't very great, but there's a couple sleepers that we'll talk about that I think you'll enjoy. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, follow for more, and we will see you on the next one.